Hello, my beautiful Libra collective, my fellow air signs. What going on? What's happening? It is your girl, Tracy, with Ascension 225, Tarot and Nautica, and I am here to do your mid-May reading. Mid-May 2026. Are you ready, Libra? Do you want to know what Spirit wants you to know, see, hear, feel over the next few weeks? Alright, well, if you are, do your girl a solid and hit that like, share, and subscribe button. Let me know that you're here. You're like ringing my doorbell. I'm going to answer. We're going to sit down and I'm going to give you a reading where you can walk away feeling empowered, guided, advised by the Ascended Masters, and use it as a tool on how you maneuver the next few weeks. Okay, Libra? And once you've done that, once you've hit that like, share, and subscribe, let me know you're here. Then find a nice, cozy spot where you're able to relax, relate, and I'm hoping to receive some of these nuggets that Spirit has for you. Okay? Okay. So, Libra, I hope you're doing well, abundantly well, and happy just for no damn reason. Okay, Leaves? All right. So anyway, I don't want you to see my ugly mug. We're going to pay attention to the table, okay? All right. So we're going to start off with some oracle cards, and then we're going to go into the tarot. Now, we are on the precipice of a new moon. I think it's a new moon in... Is it a new moon in... I don't know what it is. It could be a new moon in... I don't know what... I'm not even going to make it up, okay? It's a new moon. Okay. I believe it is on the 17th. New moons are all about new starts, new beginnings, renewal, releasing what no longer serves us, cleansing our mind, body, and spirit after we purge and release, and so that we have a new space to work in. Okay, it's also a time to plant some new seeds. Okay, so we're going to get into it, and we're going to find out, using also this new moon energy, what Spirit and your Spirit team wants and needs you to know. This is a collective reading. It's not a private reading. However, if you do need a private reading, hit me up at ascension225tarot@gmail.com, and we will get you started on your personal private reading. Okay? All right. If these messages or some of these messages resonate with your soul, that is fantastic. If they don't, please do not force the message. Okay. All right. So Libra, you ready? I am. Let's do it. Okay. We're going to start off with some time frame cards. Okay. So what's going to be the most important time frame for you, Libra? I've got June, which is next month, and this card is a 20. So that that is the Judgment card it refers to the Judgment card in the Major Arcana. So maybe you're going to be making some judgment calls in the month of June. Maybe you're going to have some self-realizations, some reflections, making some choices during the month of June. And then the 20 also reduces to a 2. 2s, according to numerology, are all about making a choice. Either this or that, up or down, whatever. Okay? And then I've got August. And then we've got more 2s here. We've got 22, which is a master number. Okay, so something may be happening in August as well. Okay, and really both of these cards, you've got 222. So there could be some harmony and some balance you're looking for. This could be about making a choice or choices in your life about people, places, or things before the summer's over. Okay, all right. The full moon, like we just talked about, is we're feeling the power of the new moon, and so I wanted to give you a new moon card. It says the next full moon in Aquarius. So the next full moon in Aquarius, I'm thinking, should be somewhere in January or February, okay? During Aquarius season. It says the water bears flow. It says connect with your community and channel your energy towards collective goals using the full moon's illumination to bring whatever you're dreaming for or about to fruition, Libra. So it could be during Aquarius season, all right? Okay, what do the Ascended Masters and the all-knowing ones, what are some of their guided messages or advice messages? I've got the moment has passed. The moment has passed. Waves retreat to return with force. So, I don't know, maybe there was a moment, a crucial moment, a critical moment that has passed. If this is part of your story, then you'll know what I'm talking about. If not, let it go. Okay, the time or the moment has passed. Honor your light, Libra. Honor your light. You're a torch in cosmic night, and it's your time to shine. Your time to shine, Libra. If no one's going to honor your light, you must, okay? And then in the crossing, which is very strong energy, I've got not now, not now. So something that you might be thinking of, praying for, trying to manifest, Spirit saying, not now. The moment has passed. All right? It says, roots demand time. The bloom will come. It takes time for a plant or a flower or something to get its roots, to ground itself firmly in the soil, and to produce a flower when it's time, right? When it's time for harvest, the blooms will come. Okay, so plant your seeds now using this new moon energy, Libra. Okay, and the blooms will come in due time. But right now, it is not the right time. Sorry to tell you that. What are some of the messages from the angels? What do they want to tell you? To clear, cancel, and release. What is it that you need to release, Libra? What do you need to clear and cancel? What may be creating obstacles in your life, in your way, that you need to finally say, okay, I'm releasing this, I'm letting it go. Be compassionate, especially towards yourself and others. And keep your composure. Stay in this. This reminds me of the Temperance card in the tarot deck. Keep your composure. Remain calm. Do your part, but know that Spirit is working in the background. Now is not the time for whatever it is that you're asking or wanting. Now is not the time, but the waves retreat, but they return with force. And the blooms will bloom when the time is right. But until then, keep your calm. All right, Spirit. And what are some of the light bulb moments or epiphanies that our Libras could be having now over the next few weeks? I've got time is up, and this coincides with these cards up here. Time is up. Took too long. Something took too long. Either you took too long, or something took too long, or another person took too long. The moment has passed, and now is not the time. I can't make this crap up. I really can't. It could be about this twin flame union, because this is in the reverse. It says twin flame union approaching, and I feel that this is not the case. All right, the twin flame, this is not the time for it. That energy is retreating. Okay, and what came in the crossing is the truth will set you free, and it always does. The truth will set you free. There will be some illumination and some clarity about whatever this is that we're talking about. All right. All right, let's get into the tarot then. Get into the tarot. If we need to refer back to any of these cards, we surely can. All right. Yeah. So first, before I shuffle the tarot deck, I want to show you the two major arcana that came forth for you, Libra. The first one that popped out was the moon, which is Cancerian energy, that watery energy which refers to emotions, feelings. Okay, maybe this is the time for you to become more in touch with your feelings, your intuition, because your intuition is the way that spirit speaks and connects and guides us. Okay, hold on. Hello? Sorry about that, Libra. There was somebody at the door. All right, and the moon also, there could be a measure of mystery or illusions. And it's so funny because at the bottom of one of these cards that we already looked at, it says, let it be a mystery. And the moon can contain a level of mystery. Okay, illusions. I don't want to say pull the wool over somebody's eyes, but some people like to operate under the light of the moon, where they can create illusions and things that may not always be authentic, if that makes any sense. All right, so be tapped in and tuned into your intuition as well as your feelings, Libra. And then we've got the star. The star card in reverse. Now, I really do not like seeing the star card in reverse. This could denote that somebody who is feeling sad, somebody that's feeling a lack of faith, because a star refers to someone having unwavering faith in spirit and your spirit team. This might be somebody who might have been disillusioned about something and now has a lack of faith, a lack of trust, okay? Feels uninspired, okay? So I'm not quite sure what's going on there, but we'll find out as we get into the cards. But I thought that was interesting that it says, let it be a mystery. One other thing I want to show you, Libra, is at the bottom of both of these decks came a devil in reverse and a devil upright. This could be a Capricorn that's in your life, maybe in and out of your life, I don't know. Maybe a Capricorn that's unbalanced, okay? But the devil energy could be about something as simple as you being fearful. Maybe one day you're not fearful and the next day you are fearful. This could be about fear. This could be maybe you struggling with an addiction or something that creates a level of toxicity in your life. People, places, or things. You will know what that is because I don't know what's happening in your life. Alright, so we've got two devils. One in reverse. One in reverse. And if it's in reverse, it could be that maybe you're trying to overcome, like I said, this devil energy. Toxicity, fear, negative thinking or feelings, you know, something like that. I thought that was just really interesting that both decks showed the devil energy. Okay. Alright. Where's my deck? Here we go. Oh. Come here, Heather. Alright. Holy Spirit, we are tapping in and tuning in to our Libra collective now and through the end of May. What other messages? We've already seen some of the messages already, Spirit. And what are some of the messages that you would like to relay in the tarot deck? Okay, let's go ahead and cut. Alright, this is for Libra, Holy Spirit. Now and over the next few weeks, what is in the energy at the bottom of the deck that our Libras do not see? I've got Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. I love the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands follows their passions. They go towards their passions. They're courageous. They're not filled with fear and anxiety about, what if I fail? What if I lose or whatever? The Knight goes directly after whatever they are passionate about. And they are unencumbered by doubt and fear. Okay, that could be what you're dealing with. Maybe that's why we saw that double energy. Okay, what's in the middle, Spirit, for Libra? Oh my God! What? The devil! I can't believe this shit. Look at this here. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. You got 3 double cards in a matter of 3 minutes. Libra, what the hell going on? The devil is about fear, addiction, you all in your ego and not trusting Spirit. You creating your own obstacles and blockages. Is that what's happening? Wow. That's crazy. This person's drinking a beer. Maybe there is some form of addiction happening here for you. Okay. Wow. That is crazy, man. Crazy. Alright. Let's go with the top. The first few cards off the top for Libra. Energy, Spirit. What do we got? 5 of Wands. Page of Cups. Queen of Swords. 6 of Wands. Queen of Cups. Current energy. Okay, 5 of Wands. 5s are all about change, and sometimes change can be a painful process. It can be like a roller coaster ride, right? Not many people are just crazy about change in their life, okay? But this is conflict, chaos, competition. Maybe this is in reference to a job. Or we did see P. Diddy in this picture with 2 women. Maybe there's a competition between people here. If it's not a job, maybe it's in your personal life, Libra, okay? Page of Cups. Pages are students and they like to learn. The Page of Cups, maybe you're learning how to create something new. Okay. Maybe you're going to school. Perhaps you're going to school and how to learn how to make teacups or something. You never know. But this could be you learning something brand new, something that you love, ceramics, pottery, something creative, okay, that challenges your creative side, okay? Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is Gemini energy, and the Queen of Swords makes decisive decisions without wavering. She collects all of the data and then makes clear, concise decisions from there and communicates them very well. Swords are all about that air energy, the communication and the intellectual thought process. And by the looks on her face, she ain't taking no guff. You ain't coming to the Queen of Swords on some bullshit. You ain't. This hair is really bothering the crap out of me. You ain't coming to the Queen of Swords on some bull crap. You just, sorry guys. You ain't. She will cut you, okay? Because she already knows the answers. She already knows the deal. She's already got the clarity, okay? Six of Wands. This is all about this, you know, this clear and concise Queen of Swords, being triumphant, having victory, being recognized. This could be a boss even. You could be a boss. Or maybe you're dealing with a manager or a boss. This is all about, you know, a successful outcome to whatever you've been working on. And then I've also got you as the Queen of Cups. Somebody who's not only clear and concise as far as your thought process and the way that you communicate, but also emotionally intelligent as well. You are in tune with your feelings. All right, let's go ahead and we can go ahead and clarify. Where's that deck at? Shit. Where did I put that deck? Lord knows I'm losing it. Oh, here we go. Alright, here we go. Just where I put it. Alright, let's go ahead and just clarify a layer. You know, I mean, I really don't think that we need clarifiers. Let's just go ahead and find out maybe what some of your challenges, maybe, Libra. What are some of Libra's challenges? Can you please give us some clarifying messages for some of the challenges that Libra may have? What's in the energy you don't see? What? Again? I've got 10 of Cups in reverse. None of these cards should be in reverse, and they're not, except for this one. This could be a love or relationship that has been lost. Separation, breakup, divorce. 10 of Cups upright is the ultimate love connection. Right? So maybe one of the challenges is that you're having a hard time finding that connection. Alright? Emperor on the bottom. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? What are some of the other challenges for our Libras? Alright. One of the challenges also is that you have not let go of anything that's been burdening you. Alright. It's time to let it go. It's time to release it and find balance. Maybe that's what you're having a hard time doing, is letting stuff go and or working less, because it's somebody who just going. Maybe you have a hard time slowing down as it pertains to work or whatever you're working on. Maybe that is one of the challenges as well. You could be a workaholic. You could be a workaholic. I've got a 10 of Wands and a 10 of Cups. Could be that you're a workaholic and you don't have time for love. And the last challenge is the 6 of Pentacles in the crossing. Pentacles are all about being charitable, giving back, paying it forward, being reciprocal with other energies, okay? Namely people. That landed on the Page of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Perhaps you need to learn how to not be so Queen of Swords, like that's it and that's it and I'm not wavering, and be like this Page of Cups. Maybe there is something new that you need to learn when it comes to dealing with people. Okay, Libra, you are the equalizer of the zodiac. That's what I call y'all. Y'all keep everything in balance. Sometimes you forget to keep yourself in balance. All right, maybe you're all about business, but it's hard for you to could be hard for some of you Libras to connect in a loving manner or give of yourself in a reciprocal type of way. All right. So, Spirit, can I have a few future? Give me a few future advice cards from this deck. A few future advice cards for Libra from this deck on this energy that we've already seen. What are some of the future advice cards for our Libras? Can you allow one or two? Okay. Don't become stagnant. Don't be indecisive. Don't stand at the crossroads for too long. Okay? Go with what Spirit tells you. Go with Spirit's guidance. Not just with your emotions. See all this water? Not just with your emotions, but also get clarity from Spirit on whatever decision or choice you need to make. Alright? And then I got this one. Once you make this decision or this choice and become unstagnant from this Two of Swords, this could create a Tower moment. Tower meaning that there could be a little bit of chaos and a little bit of change. Some of that 5 energy that we talked about. But there could be some new revelations. Okay, and when there is some revelations, there is a sense of freedom, because you're like, oh, and this is lessons learned. Oh, snap. I thought that this was a sure thing. I thought that whatever this was built on a firm foundation, but guess what? The shit just blew up. And the tower fell down. And you dust yourself off, and you understand what lessons came out of this, Libra, and you keep on going. Okay? Alright. One last lesson, one last advice message for Libra, please and thank you. I don't need the whole book, Spirit. I really don't. I'll just take this card right here, Knight of Cups. Go towards what you love and what loves you. Okay, Libra, go towards what you love, like this Knight of Cups. Go towards what you love. And stop feeling overburdened. Release what does not need to be there anymore. Release this burden. We need to turn these 10s right side up. 10 of Cups. You able to find an emotionally loving connection, right? Yeah. Maybe we could leave this one in reverse for you to get over this challenge of not being able to release what no longer serves you, what is burning you, what is creating obstacles for you, what is creating stagnation for you. Be this Knight of Cups and go towards whatever it is you love. Okay. Alright. I think that's it. We've got, I can't believe we saw the Devil 3 times in your reading. Go towards what you love. Stop allowing fear to create these, fear can create these obstacles in our lives. obstacles in our lives to the point of where we are in a two of swords, unable to move. Okay? Yeah. And if you make a mistake and the tower falls, what was the lesson that you learned? But you'll never know unless you try. Trust the guidance from Spirit, Libs. Okay? Alright, let's see. What is your universal message? I've got, you are safe. You are protected, Libra. The worst is behind you, and you are ready to move beyond the challenges that were set for you. Lessons have been learned. I can't make it up. I never read these universal cards when they come out. They pop out and I set them up here and I keep on going. As I told you, lessons have been learnt. It is safe for you to trust your path. It's safe to trust your path. Okay? I hope this was helpful, Libra, in some way. Please let me know if you got anything out of this reading. This fear must go. Where's that other devil? I can't find the other devil, but you saw the third devil, and that this devil energy must depart. This fear, the ego, it could be materialism, it could be some sort of toxic situation. Alright? But Spirit's saying the truth is going to set you free. If this is about a person in your life, the time is not now. It's up. It's done. Okay? Maybe another lifetime. Okay? Alright, Libra. Take care. And I hope you got something out of this. Don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Thank you so much. All the way from the ATL. Mwah. I love you guys. Peace.